Hi angels, welcome back. Today we're doing something a little different. As you can tell by the fact that I'm actually filming in the daylight, which is very rare for me. I said in my last video that I wanted to make 2026 a year of being more mindful with my spending, specifically when it comes to clothes, because that's where I'm the most impulsive with my purchases. I'm setting rules for myself. To adhere to those rules, first, I need to go through what I already have and figure out what works for me and what doesn't. So what we're going to do today is we're going through all of my dresses. I have more than I thought I did. I found quite a few pieces that I honestly forgot I had. So this is good for me to work through. I'm gonna try them on and I'm going to tell you which ones are my favorites, because I know I have some favorites in here, what I like about those, and which ones that aren't included in my favorites, why they don't work for me. I'll be able to figure out what I should be buying for myself in the future, so that way every single piece that I have is a favorite. That's the goal for me to love every single piece in my wardrobe, specifically with how they look on me. And I'm probably gonna set aside a few of these once I'm done, because I know some of these I need to get rid of. We'll see how that goes. Me being the Virgo that I am, I have my dresses sorted into, this pile is mini dresses, and that pile is longer midi or maxi dresses, and then they're color coordinated. And I'm wearing the first one that I had up in my closet. So this dress is from With Jean. I got this maybe 8 or 9 years ago. This one is not a favorite, but whenever I do wear it, I'm reminded that I like it more than I think I do. I would put this in the category of I like it. It's not a favorite. I like it. I don't see a reason to get rid of it right now. This one's going into the mid category, I guess we'll call it. A second dress, also from With Jean, also from 8 or 9 years ago. I think this one was actually my sister's that she gave me when she didn't want it anymore. I would also put this one in a mid category for me. I struggle with dresses that do not support my boobs. I have a decent sized chest and they need support. I don't like when pieces of clothing kind of accentuate the fact that one of my boobs is larger than the other, which is a totally normal thing that people have. Like, it's all natural, and it's something I'm unfortunately self-conscious of. I prefer for my pieces to not accentuate that. I don't need my boobs to be hidden or to be like fully covered up. I don't like that, but I don't like it when pieces are a bit more difficult to work with. This one I would say is in the mid category. I do really like the off the shoulder. I definitely love the lower part. So I feel like I would keep this dress to wear with like a sweater over it, so I can have the skirt showing and then I don't have to worry about like up here. Our third dress is this shift dress from Doen. This is absolutely a favorite of mine. Love this one. It's very 60s. I like that it's 100% cotton, I believe. It feels very light. It's quite sheer, which is a little bit of a challenge to make it work for out of the house, because I really don't like wearing bras or anything like that. This is probably my top 2 favorites. This one and another dress I have in mind are my top 2. I love the lace collar. It's so delicate and so beautiful. And I am itching to get my hands on another Doen dress, specifically another white lace one. This one just works from the fabric to the shape to the lace. Like, there's a perfect balance between all the elements. It's not too design heavy, but it's not too plain. That's really what I want. It's effortless, but sexy and chic. Next we have this mini baby doll dress from Free People. You've seen me wear this dress a lot. I love wearing this dress. However, I would still not put it in my favorites list. I could not get rid of this dress until it's like broken, because of how functional and useful it is in my wardrobe. I mean, it even has pockets, which is so rare for like a mini dress to have. But I think what puts me off from including it as a favorite are the sleeves. I have realized that I cannot do too much in my wardrobe with shapes up here. So I can't do exaggerated or puffy shoulders. I cannot do big collars. It all needs to be quite simple up here and form-fitting for it to work for me. I think it is because of my chest. When you have more going on up here, it is more visually distracting for what I prefer for myself. This is all for me, just how I like myself and how I like to dress. So I think this is just slightly too much for me, but everything else I love. I like that it's a thicker fabric. because then I'm not as worried about it being sheer. Perfect length. It always looks so cute with boots. I wear this all the time and I do really enjoy this dress. It's just the only thing keeping it from being a favorite are the puffy sleeves. We have our first. I want to get rid of this piece immediately. And this one is from Damson Matter. It's my first and only purchase so far from Damson Matter. I've talked about this in another video of my wardrobe regrets. I love how this dress looks on the rack and on other people. It's just on me, I can't stand it. The really big collar I think is very ill-fitting for me. I don't really love the full button. This one is unfortunately not it for me. So I am going to wash this and then I'm setting it aside to get rid of. I might either regift it to a friend or donate it or something. This is the first item in the giveaway pile. Then we have this mini dress from Reformation, which I honestly forgot I had. So this was a dress that was hidden in my closet. Yeah, I bought this dress in I think 2020 or 2019. So I've had it for a while, have not worn it for a while. I think the dress itself is cute, but I don't think this can work on me, unfortunately. And I really do not like the straps are like ribbon ties. I hate that. I need a supportive strap, especially when I have this going on. The pattern, I don't know if you can tell from the video or from here, but it's like little red hearts with a sword through it, which I think is really cute, but that's not really like my vibe. I want to be optimistic and put it in the mid pile, but I just realistically, if I haven't worn it once in 5 or 6 years, what are the odds that I'm going to again? This could be cute for Valentine's Day. I think I'll keep it for that reason. I think this one will go in the mid pile. Even though I'm not super confident in this decision, I want to give her a chance. Okay, so our next dress is from With Jean. This cute little strapless mini dress. It has this like white crochet lace design, which you know I love any type of doily cross stitch type of vibe. And the ribbon, the detailing is this like soft navy blue. It hooks completely up the front, really stiff, kind of like a corset. And then the back is like a lace up. This one's going in the mid category. I like how it looks on me for the most part. The only reason why I want to include it in my favorites is because when it comes to strapless stuff with my boobs, and I'm realizing now that so much of my criticism is based off of my chest. Like it slips down a lot, so I feel like I have to constantly readjust, which I could fix with boob tape or like fabric glue to hold it in place. But I really don't like doing that unless I know I'm like 100% set on wanting to wear the outfit. It's not the most functional in that sense, but it is gorgeous. I love her. And the last white dress that I have, I believe, is this maxi dress from Reformation. This is another one that I had in my closet that I totally forgot I had, and I understand why it was so hidden. It has this like belt ribbon thing to wrap around it, but I don't know if there's belt loops or if it's just supposed to wrap. I don't know, and I honestly don't think it'll improve how I like this on me. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this. I think I had seen Meghan Markle wear it. I like that there's a slit. I like the colors. I just don't like the shape and the fit on me. The straps are horrible. I don't mind that there's no support, but it makes this really weird shape with the stripes because of my boobs. The way the straps are designed are really impractical for what I prefer and would need for my chest. This is just ill-fitting. I do not like this. Yeah, this is another dress that I will be washing and then rehoming as soon as possible. Our next full-length dress is this gorgeous piece from Realization Par. I think this dress is called the Cleo in Honey Spot. I love that it comes with a detachable slip dress underneath to give me options on how sheer I want it. This is for sure a favorite. I wore this dress at the Chateau Marmont in June, I believe. This is my first and only Realization Par dress for now. I'd really like to get another one from them because I love the way they feel. What I like most about this is the color and the shape. It's not the most supportive up here, but I feel like with the vibe of the dress, it's easy to get away with not doing anything up here, but I could do boob tape and fabric glue if I needed to. I do feel really good in this dress. I'm really happy this was my first Realization Par dress. It makes me really excited to get another one in the future. Now we have this mini dress from For Love and Lemons. I got this for my birthday in 2020 and I haven't worn it as much since, but at the time of buying it, this was my favorite dress. I'm not a floral girly. I don't like wearing florals very much, but if there's a way to do it, it's definitely like this. I love this baby blue color. I love the lace up, the ruffles, the buttons on the sleeves. I think it's very cute, very cottage core-y, which I was obsessed with admittedly in 2020. She's romantic, she's dreamy. She's not a favorite anymore, but I definitely don't want to get rid of her. I do think she has a lot of life left in her. She's cute, perfect length. The sleeves are a little puffy, but I think because of the way it gathers at my wrist, it makes it not as noticeable compared to when it's like a puffy short sleeve. So I do like this. This dress from With Jean. I am obsessed with this color. This really juicy 70s green. I feel like it's a very 70s vibe. 60s or 70s. I like the halter top. I like that you can really twist this as much as you would like. It's kind of a really fun dress to work with. I am definitely not getting rid of this piece, but the reason why it is not a favorite, and this is the only reason why it's not a favorite, is that I should have sized down for this. I bought this dress secondhand, so I didn't buy it directly from With Jean. I just think it needed to be a bit tighter on me. It feels too loose. It looks fine, but I wanted it to be a bit more snug. But everything else, I love. I love this so much. And I really love this color. I'm so glad I branched out and tried something new with this. I meant to say this during the last dress, but as of right now, we're at 2 dresses for favorites, 2 dresses for get rid of, and the rest is going in the mid. And when I say mid, I don't mean like it's mid. They're not a favorite and they're not getting rid of. I still like them enough to want to keep them, but it's just easier to say mid. Before I show you this dress, which I've worn it on here before, I believe. This is absolutely a favorite. I got this from For Love and Lemons. This was another dress that I got secondhand. I'm so glad I found someone reselling it because I really wanted it the first time around. And I'm quite intimidated by midi length dresses because this hits at about my knee. It supports my boobs beautifully. Just everything about it is so sexy and perfect for me. I'm so glad that I was able to find it because I've had this for 5 or 6 years now and I have no intention of getting rid of it. I want to keep this and wear this for as long as possible. My With Jean Isabel dress. It's this dark green with white daisies button up. This was my first piece from With Jean I ever got, and it really does not fit me the way that it's meant to look on someone anymore. And I know that logically I should get rid of it, but there's so much nostalgia attached to this dress for me. And I think I can still utilize her as like a bathing suit cover-up dress. I could wear this to the beach over my bikini or something like that. I still love how it looks. It just really does not suit my chest area. That's the only part that's the issue, which is really indecent. But if it's over a bikini, then that's fine because I have a bikini. And my last green dress to show is this maxi dress from Reformation, and I'm really torn between getting rid of this and keeping it in the mid pile. I love the shape of this dress on me. I think it looks good. I like how it supports my boobs. I don't like the fact that there are like the cups are outlined. I like the color. I like the shape. I do not like the fact that it's velvet. I really don't. I do not fuck with velvet as a dress. I do think this dress is good for the holidays, and that's why I'm tempted to keep it, but also I don't know if I ever really would. I feel like I maybe should because I did spend the money on it. Sorry, my hair is so messy from changing into all the different dresses. It's definitely not a favorite. I think I will keep it. Maybe I can figure something out. Definitely would be like a winter Christmas type of vibe, but I think it's good to have one of these dresses in my arsenal just in case. This is a Christmas dress and I can't really wear it outside of that. So another dress from Reformation. I wear her very infrequently, but I do always try to look for her during the fall season, but outside of fall I forget it exists, which is kind of a shame because I think it's really cute. I really hate that the material is 100% viscose. I don't know how to pronounce it. but it's not a great material. It looks like it as well. I try to always go for like the best type of fabrics for my pieces that I know I can get a lot of wear out of. So I try to avoid fabrics like this, but I did get this like 5 or 6 years ago. I hate that it looks and feels cheap, especially for a brand like Reformation, who overcharges the fuck out of their pieces. Like, they can design beautiful stuff, but their quality's gone severely downhill, and it's just... So I'm putting this in the mid pile because I don't want to get rid of it. I do really enjoy it. I like the color. I like that it's a high neckline. Wish it was just better quality. This one's from Dish. It's this chocolate brown color. I think it's 100% linen, or mostly linen. I got this maybe not even 2 years ago, I think. Definitely in the mid category. I like the color. I like that the brown is not too warm or cool toned. I think what turns me off of it is I don't like how long this part is, like the top part, like the drop waist. Because of how short I am, I don't think it sits at where it should to accentuate my body in the best way. But yeah, it's not as flattering on me as I would like. I like how a strapless shirt looks on me, but a strapless dress is kind of different. The one from with Jean earlier, I enjoyed that one more than I enjoyed this one. I like the skirt part though, so I would definitely keep this, and then I think I would like to save it as like a layering piece for fall and winter, where I could really utilize like the full skirt and then wear a sweater or something over it to cover this part up. We finally made it to my other favorite dress. So besides my Doan dress, this is my other favorite. This one's from With Jean. I just talked about this in my 2025 favorites video. I've talked about this dress so many times on here. I think this might be the first time you're actually seeing it on me though. I'm obsessed with this dress. It's this dark brown color, which is really kind of a grayish brown, very cool toned. When I was trying this dress on at With Jean, I was deciding between this and their butter yellow color, and I really like the butter yellow, but I went with this, and I do not regret this dress for a single fucking second. This and my Doan dress are my all-time 2 favorite dresses that I have owned and that I have currently. So it's a halter dress, which I like it because it kind of drapes in the front, so it allows me to, 1, be braless, but 2, it doesn't, like, you can see the shape of my boobs. It doesn't take away from them, but it's also not making them look weird. It's a really short mini dress, very sexy length. I love the buckle, very low back, which I love. But yeah, I love this. What makes it a favorite is the shape, the color. I like that it covers what it needs to up here. I really like how a halter looks on me, like this kind of shape. I really fuck with it. And I'm so happy with this dress. I will never shut up about her. I like to bring her on pretty much every single trip I go on now, because you never know when you need to look sexy and cool and fun. And I love being an outfit repeater. I love re-wearing my favorite pieces time and time again, because then I feel like a cartoon character who has her set outfit, you know, or like a Sims character. It's like, that's her outfit. And I want this one to be mine. We have another With Jean dress, and this is the exact same color as the previous dress. This is probably my most recent dress that I've gotten. I got this for their Black Friday sale. I was deciding between this color and the grayish blue. I definitely don't like this dress as much as the previous one, because I think that one was just perfect. But I would still say this one's a favorite, and maybe that's the recency bias. But I like how short it is. I like the shape of it here and here, but the kind of drop waist kind of trips me up a bit. I think it's because of my boobs. In the future, I think I need to wear a strapless bra or do a really good boob tape situation. And normally that would be enough to put this in like the mid category. And maybe this dress will move to that category. I do really enjoy it, and I want to be optimistic about this in the future. This dress can have in my wardrobe. We're gonna put her in the favorites for now. We'll see in like a year from now how I feel about her. Definitely not enough to want to get rid of it or anything. I wish I wasn't self-conscious about my shoulders as I am. I think that could also be part of it, but that's not on the dress itself. That's kind of on my own insecurities. I think this could also be a really cute layering piece over jeans, which I am typically never ever a dress over jeans type of girl, but I think that because this dress is so short, it could work with jeans. I'll have to try it. So this dress from Reformation, also from like 2019. I thought it was black and white, but the more I look at it, it looks almost navy blue. I love gingham. I think it's such a cute pattern, and that pattern always makes me think of Becky because that's like her pattern to me, my friend Becky. Whereas I'm definitely more of like a stripes, like vertical stripes and polka dots. I'm gonna put this in the mid category. I do think she is approaching the stage of needing to be rehomed because there's something about it that I do not like how it looks on me. It's not the pattern and it's not the colors. I like the bottom. I like that it's a mini dress. I really do not like these straps. A lot of my problems with Reformation's clothing, at least with their dresses that I've noticed today, is the straps. They're always like really thin and uncomfortable, or they're too flimsy and offer no support. It's way too tight up here. I don't think these ones are adjustable. At least it supports my boobs, but like from far away, I like the silhouette of it on me. I think it looks cute with my boots, which is always a plus because I love wearing these boots. But just something about it, she's approaching the end of her lifespan in my wardrobe. So I'm going to put her in mid, but she is straddling the line of being rehomed. So this dress is from For Love and Lemons. This is also a dress that is straddling the line between mid and rehoming. I think it's really cute, and I've only had this for a little over a year. I feel like I made the wrong decision with this, specifically with shopping from For Love and Lemons, because For Love and Lemons for me used to be one of my favorite brands, but this was specifically from 2018, 2019 to 2021. Pretty much everything past 2021 and early 2022 even has been extremely mid. And I really wanted a black mini dress because I do not have many. I think I only have 2. That's something I definitely need to focus on adding to my wardrobe going forward. I thought this one could be a cute piece, and I was really wanting to give them another chance. It's hard because I know if I size down, it would be way too tight and wouldn't fit at all, but it's way too loose up here, so it's really ill-fitting. But like I said, I know if I size down, it wouldn't fit at all. So I have to deal with this not fitting the way it should. And the pattern, I don't know if you can tell, but they're like little bows all over it, which I'm not a fan. If it was just plain black, like no detailing on it, I would like it so much better. It's so disappointing. I really should have picked something else. I need a really good, classic, sexy little black dress. This is not it. So this is another dress that I'm not putting on because it's a fucking nightmare, but it's a Swift jean and it laces up, and that's why I hate putting it on because the neck is so tight. I truly cannot decide if this should be a mid or a giveaway. I feel like it should be a giveaway or a rehome at this point because the thought of putting it on and trying to make it work stresses me the fuck out. There are elements of it I do like, but it's extremely short. I wore it once out in public and I think like both my boobs and my ass came out. I think I will rehome this one. She will be in the giveaway pile, and I'll keep the black dress because I have a lot more brown dresses that I like all much more than this one, and I only have 2 black dresses, so I feel like I should hold on to this one until I get that perfect little black dress. We have made it to the last dress, and I do love this one. It's not a favorite, but it is up there. It's from Reformation, which is surprising that I really fuck with a dress from Reformation, clearly. Haven't worn this in like a year, but she's really cute. I like to wear this with a belt, so that kind of bunches it up a bit more. And I could also probably even like tie it to the side with like a ponytail. Really good layering piece, or just like kind of an elevated basic that I can pair with a lot of things, especially for the winter. But this is her. This is the final dress. My rule for 2026 with dresses is to only let myself buy one this year. And if I do buy something, I would like to get rid of something as well. But I have 3 dresses to get rid of today. So I feel like that kind of makes up for it. Everything that I get rid of, I try to either give to a friend, sell it, or donate it to like a Goodwill or a women's shelter, so that way it just doesn't go immediately to the garbage because it's so bad for the environment. I have other rules for 2026 with other categories, but I think I'll explain those in the videos I do. So what I learned from this is that for my favorite pieces, which I have 5 favorite dresses, the 2 biggest criteria for my favorites was the shape, like how it looks on me, and the color, because there are some dresses that I like the shape of but don't like the color, or alternatively love the color but the shape does not look right on me. And I think I really recognize the pattern of I have to be more simple in the chest area with future purchases. So nothing that is too crazy when my chest is a big factor. And especially with my shoulders as well, like no exaggerated puffy sleeves, no big collars, anything that's too distracting up here. It should always be more simple and suited to this area. Do not like super thin straps either. It needs to be supportive, so nothing that like ties unless it's a really thick fabric to tie it with, like the velvet dress, that one works. Yeah, so I'm really trying to be more mindful about how it will look on me for what I'm buying. But I hope you angels like this video. Enjoy this different viewpoint of my room and in the daytime. I'm definitely gonna do another one of these probably in February. I think doing them monthly is good. I love you and I hope you angels have a wonderful day, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye.